And then my question about your short term. Who are your 9 conversations with?
So my personal contacts in my phone. So friends, family. That's who those conversations will be with.
And then how many days a week?
So 3 days a week. Friends,
So
family,
27.
and acquaintances.
All right, so 27 conversations a week.
That's right. Yes.
Okay. So 27 conversations with friends, families, and acquaintances each week.
Each week.
And then 3 open houses.
3 open houses a month.
Okay. I'll buy that. I don't typically like to have more than one as you're starting. I don't believe that one would, however, the way that you have it structured, inhibit you from doing the other.
Okay.
Okay. When I get a little bit antsy when people have more than one strategy is when it seems like it's going to be, or that's going to be a big challenge for you to implement. If you were telling me 35 conversations a day, 5 days a week, plus 3 open houses, then I'd say, let's take a look at this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so here would be the question. This is the question I ask myself, right? But it doesn't matter what my thoughts are. How do you feel about 27 conversations a week and 3 open houses a month?
Right now in this moment, I feel like a little bit overwhelmed by it.
Okay.
But I feel as if in maybe 2 or 3 weeks things will begin to kind of subside, and I'll feel comfortable with that number again. But
Okay.
right now, I feel overwhelmed by it.
Okay. I appreciate you being honest. So then what can we set up that you don't, well, let's go back. What's making you feel overwhelmed?
Between my day job that I have going on currently,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's the bulk of it.
Is it the open houses or is it 27 conversations or both?
Open houses is fine, but it's more so the 27 conversations. That's a little bit daunting.
Can you break it up even more though?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right now you're doing 9 a day. I break it up even more. Right. Break it out a little more. Remember, sprint, run, sprint.
Mm-hmm.
Right. If 9 is a sprint for you, break it down a little bit. So give it an extra day. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Give yourself an extra day to make those calls.
Fair. Okay.
You'd either have to do 5 over 4 days. Oh, yeah, that's 20. Sorry. You're at 29. So we got to break up 30. So 9. Is that right? 9, 27. Sorry. 18, 27. Yeah, 27. So then 28 divided by 4 is, you can do 6 conversations 4 days a week.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then add 1 on one of those 4 days.
Okay.
You could do 5 conversations 5 days a week, and then add 1 2 of those days.
Okay. Yeah,
You could do 27 in 1 day, and add 0 to the rest of those days.
Yeah, no.
I'm just saying, I got you, right? But if the number's 27, it doesn't really matter how we get there.
Mm-hmm.
And now we could always change the number too. Like that's an option.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna run a half marathon instead of a marathon because Johnny's a little sick in his head thinking about going running marathons, right? We already knew that about him. So let's take a look at that. Do we need to adjust the number, or do we need to adjust the plan, or do we need to be uncomfortable with it?
I think I need to be uncomfortable with it. I think.
Okay.
I think I need to, knowing me, I think I need to be uncomfortable with it. And I think also a part of that, now moving forward, I'm changing like some of the ways that I think because of a lot of these calls. So, and what I want my goals to be. So instead of when people ask me, when I meet people randomly at different areas, I now tell them that I'm a realtor. That's what I do for a living. So that's new to me. I've never done that before. So that way that can spark conversations and real estate conversations too. So from now on, when people ask me what I do for a living, it is now real estate.
So that's the other thing. You could just pick up some of those 27 randomly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now,
That's
don't rely
gonna
on them.
right.
But if you picked up, you went to a party or something, well, I mean, you're probably not going to a party, but you have a conversation, you pick up 3 today, and that's not your day, you count those 3.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing, John. What I'm not concerned about your discomfort. And I don't have a concern on the second part either, but if I had a concern, what it would be is your confidence level of doing it or not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And what I hear in your energy is that makes me uncomfortable, and I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all that I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't want to see is, man, that makes me uncomfortable, and there's uncertainty whether if you're going to do it or not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you asked me to go do 500 push-ups. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be uncomfortable doing that. I don't know if I could. I don't think I could do that in a day. Maybe if I paced it right and was rested. I don't know. But I know if I was committed to it, I'd say, yeah, I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing. I'm either going to do it or I'm going to fall flat on my nose and break my nose trying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right. So if I don't do it, it ain't going to be because I didn't put the effort in.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm looking for from you. You good with that? You feel good about that?
I am. What I also mean by being uncomfortable, I feel as if, to your point, like about like scripts and practice, that's how I get comfortable. Like I'll be uncomfortable doing it. It's a stretch, but as I get more familiar with it, I think I will feel more comfortable. And the other thing that I know about me too is that once I do it, once I'm like locked, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna make these calls, then I'm rolling. Like I get that momentum again. It's that mentality of sprint, opposed to marathon. But like once I sit down and actually do it, I'm gonna be all in. And then I think I definitely will get more comfortable. But it's just about the start.
Okay, here's a concern I have of what I'm hearing you say. And so this is good for everyone, right? So we're not just okay. Hopefully, this is good for everyone. My concern with that is we go back to the gym. Because I know you go to the gym, so I know it's something that you and I can relate to, right? What's the hardest thing about the gym?
Starting, getting there, getting in the car to go there.
Yep. And if you don't get in the car to go there, how do you feel?
I feel terrible. feel like
I ain't been on my. Here's the thing. I skipped it this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just on my mind right now because I'm like, crap. I'm going to be at 7 o'clock tonight. I know I'm going to be tired, but I know I'm going to do it. Yeah, thank you, Johnny. Right? I'm still going to do it, though. Right? But I don't feel good about that throughout the day. Okay? I don't. And so there's that little bit of that negative energy that's hitting me, right? So we got to set you – I don't want you, again, when you're looking at when I start, I'm all in, we got to figure out a way to set it up so that it's like clockwork so you don't have to think about it.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'll feel like like, hey, I missed the gym today when I promised myself I would go.